Plumber's Log number 101, the Land of Ice. Me and my brother Luigi had just rescued Princess Toadstool from King Koopa, and we're looking for the magic that would set her kingdom free and get us home to Brooklyn.
Let me go! I'm warning ya! I get acid! Help!
Oh no! Poor Toad! Bring him back, you dim-witted birdo! Look! The birdo took Toad to the highest peak! Please, Mario! Toad saved my life 100 times! We've got to save his!
Don't worry, Princess. Luigi and me will climb that mountain before you can say spaghetti and meatballs.
I can't! I'm allergic to mountains!
Okay, wait here. And if you become lunch for a polar bear, don't blame us.
A polar bear? Lunch?
Mommy a kiss.
What are you trying to do, you wacko bird? Drown me?
Mommy missed her little cheapie so much.
Mommy? You're not my mommy.
Oh, you're such a joke. Now, where did I put that telephone? Aha! Hello? Oh, it's the Missing Bird Bureau. You can call off the thirst for my missing baby. I found my little sweetums. Oh, it was a terrible picture of you anyway, little cheapie.
I'm not your little cheapie.
Oh, cheapie. Quit kidding around and give Mommy a hug. Oh, this is a fun game. Kiffums, kiffums, kiffums are coming.
I gotta get out of here.
Oh no! We'll never save Toad now!
It was the nicest little fungus I ever knew.
Luigi, we can't quit now. Remember the plumber's motto.
Who could forget? Don't take chances or you'll go down the drain.
No, when the pipe is plugged, keep plunging. Hasta power! Come on, Princess, you can do it too.
Hasta
Mamma mia!
See? I told you we'd be perfectly safe.
It's them. Princess Toadstool and those two faucet freaks. Come on, Flaky. Let's tell King Koopa so we can put him on ice for good.
Well, at last, you two powder puffs did something right.
Thank you, your extremist, most royal and regal Koopiness.
Watch it, soldier. When I want my feet licked, I'll ask for it. I want my feet licked. This will be the last time those pinhead plumbers throw a monkey wrench into my evil plans. Attention, Koopa Troopers! It's earring time!
Rockabye the mountain so high. If you get lost again, your mommy will cry.
I can't be your little cheapy lady. I don't have wings. Look, no wings, no feathers. I'm just a mushroom that can't stand heights.
Oh, Cheapy, you're such a teaser. I almost forgot. It's time for your flying lessons.
Flying lessons? Are you out of your mind?
Single time I've been checking in on Dingle's stream, she's getting better and better and better and better.
Vivid. Man, Punisher. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Punisher. They're curling engagement.
Oh, right into a precision assault rifle.
That's
Taking
right.
him out.
And now Barney's just, he's keeping Punisher in check right now. He's just keeping him where he's at. While Vivid quickly tries to get the flank arena.
Yeah, they're really, really doing a good job of making sure that they're on either side of him. Not really. But there is a lot of rifts for them to work with. That's one benefit about going to the corners of the map is they often do have rifts to use, and then you can just get your loot, you know, take your time on fights, and then as soon as you see that first zone, you can make decisions on how you want to get in there, where you want to place yourself. So these guys are definitely thinking about that because it's 30 seconds till it starts closing. Oh, here we go.
This is the replay. This
With
is
her
how it
partner
all went
KINGPIN.
down.
Oh!
Look at
Woo!
that.
Flicked on.
Gronky is down. And
Oh, here we go. Aiden versus Nick. Aiden's not sitting too hot, though. He's got extremely low health and no shield. Aiden finishing off Nick Merck's partner. So, oh.
He gets clipped
That's
super hard.
not what you like to see. He does have that rift to work with.
Aiden had walked in the front door.
Okay. Hey, at least they have similar health now. How does this guy have so many traps already?
Very, very close. I was gonna say you've got the. Well, here's the thing: they're close enough that if he uses it, they can kind of follow up. But at this point, you gotta just
sitting behind
disengage.
those stairs and behind the stink, like he was in a good position. But
He caught it mid-air.
No,
Aiden.
no, not
Wow.
like this. Oh, okay, that's what you definitely don't like to see happen. Or like, I don't know if you're a fan of Aiden. Then
I guess if you're an Aiden supporter, then awesome.
yeah, you're making in your house right now. But I mean, that's really tough to see. Almost made the escape, but you're so vulnerable when you're up there on the parachute and pays for it.
That's right. Tendons and Dougal are trying to close in here on Aiden and Destroy. Wants some of this action.
They've got great high ground, but I mean, they're engaging with Aiden in his city. That's always going to have a risk attached to it.
That's true. That's true. Here's the thing, though. He's kind of like in a bad spot because of like where they flanked from. So they have to look. That's a grenade.
Is that the same team? They're just bouncing it off? Because I do see there's a few teams to the northwest on the road. They definitely hear the shots here. Oh, and
Symphony.
some people coming in with either a rift or a jump pad in between them.
Look, Tendons is going to top off there.
Yeah,
look, it's Nico
Tendon's
and
got a safe little clock tower to hang out in. Nobody's going to expect he's taking a chug.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though, is like they really couldn't engage. Like, right, they got engaged on, so they're on the back foot, so they have to kind of disengage, reassess things, and then Tendons is like, cool, that gives me 15 seconds to do this. Let's take a look at the current scoreboard.
Already.
Aiden, they have 4 points
What
on the
did
board.
I say? Aiden is just an absolute slayer when it comes to these games, and he knows how to get kills. He knows how to navigate through Tilted. He just does an exceptional job with that. So this is his time to get these. And if you're looking at the zone, the southernmost part of it is in Tilted. So you're going to see a lot of people rotating out from the south through Tilted and thus through Aiden.
Thus through Aiden.
If I was in this game, that's not who
Just
I would want to
avoid
see
Tilted.
there.
Yeah.
I don't mind finding him in other places, you know, but he has just pure advantage here.
Right. And they secure another set of eliminations. They have 6 eliminations on the board right now, Kitty. That means they have 2 points to start the day.
Amazing.
Over
Chat
to Chat
pushing up.
Crafty.
Did he go up or down? I missed that. Southwest towards that cabin. They can regroup, reassess, get out of the zone. Crafties and Chap are in the zone. Still only ticking for 1, so it's not the end of the world. And they make their push. Chap's a very aggressive player, especially near his woods. You know, as I have come to learn many times. It's too soon. It's too soon.
It's too soon. You're right. You're right. He sees Platypus there.
And goes for the shots. He has the grab round on Vivid. Vivid's kind of left just making sure he gets nice shots on people. Editing out. He knows it's not his teammate. Knows work is below him.
Yeah, they're down below right there.
Yeah.
And this is going on Tomato Temple, so we can see 2 different things happening all at the same time.
My mind.
What's interesting is that my mind. What's interesting is that Vivid knows that there's a player up top, but he's not really fazed by it. He's just chilling. Look at that. He takes down, basically do work.
Yeah, finishes him immediately. I mean, every single elimination counts here. Vivid is already at 3 eliminations. If he gets this next one against High Distortion, I mean, that's 4. That's a point. And as we saw earlier, every single point counts and every single point matters.
HD left fend for himself here. I mean,
if anyone can do it, HD can.
That's true.
He's an exceptional player. But, I mean, these guys are not. They're not giving him a chance. He still has that grappler to work with. But, I mean, when you're getting spammed from one side and pushed up with the shotgun on the other. Oh, shotgun SMG, actually. So
they're trying to bring down this whole structure. Honestly, I would have just taken the grappler and just bail. Just grapple once, put a wall behind you, grapple again.
He came down. I don't know if he took some fall damage when he was coming down. Ooh, gets Barney. A nice shot on Barney. Vivid looking to break through, and I mean, going up against a player like Vivid, he's so methodical. He plays this game so clean.
Yep.
I would call it. It's just...
Whew, look at that. Without skipping a beat, they're like, and we are out.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Oh,
TFU and Exotic, Chaotic.
He's got nice high grounds.
He's also got burgers.
So I had a chance to play with A-Drive. He is a Pokemon streamer.
Ooh.
And he's from a former Fortnite. His teammate is Jamak, who's also a great guy from Vancouver. Tallest guy I've ever met, if you'd believe it. He's like 6'9".
What? Really?
Yeah.
J.O. is?
Yeah.
Jailmock. Okay. Now, question. Is he taller than Hamlin's? Chat, you decide.
It's tough. It's close.
It's
we
tough.
might need to get a measuring tape out.
That's right.
Yeah.
72 hours down below.
Oh, Dingledurper.
Oh, she's out in the open.
Well, she has that's what's it called? Shadowstone activated, it looks like.
Yeah. We got a replay coming in. This is Ninja and King Richard. Looks like
he
King
lost
Richard's down.
his teammate early. Oh, and then Parallax
goes down to Parallax. Wait,
Janet's
Aiden.
down. Who's Janet's teammate? Oh, Margos.
Yep, Margosi, the winner of PAX.
Amazing player. I mean, I said as soon as we have these open qualifiers, we're going to get so many new people who just aren't well-known streamers that come up, just ooh.
Okay.
I mean, that was nice.
He had the grapple. He should have grappled down, but it's okay. It's all good.
Well, if you grapple down, you take damage still.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So he would have hurt himself faster.
Margosi's like 1 HP.
Oh!
Fear itself closing in, joining the fray, saying Aiden.
KINGPIN knocking Valk. I mean, there's so many different teams here. Sidearms and Deluxe are just hiding in their house.
Destroy opens the door and says, Aiden, come on inside, dude. We're okay.
I mean, people are definitely going to be wanting to get aggressive on these eliminations. I'm not sure who knocked, but there's so many people in here. Margosi trying to get those bandages off, but Fear heard the heals. He knows there's someone in there who might not be feeling too healthy and wants to take advantage of that.
The llama, sir. So yeah, Margosi's teammate Janet Rose is down.
I know, he needs to get to her, and he actually might be able to here because there's so many different teams around, a lot of noise. I think he might actually pull this off, and it looks like he is going for the revive,
Oh,
and he's got
barely.
it.
She probably has
I
like
can just
maybe
hear
4
Janet
HP.
squealing on her stream right now.
Like, come get me now.
My king. I love Janet. She's an incredible player. She's so kind and really interested in improving as a player too. I see her practicing a lot, and she loves being part of these events. So it's great to see her with one of the best out of packs.
That's right. Go see.
See how much harm they can do to the rest of these guys. And I
now
did
they're
see
both back
Valkyrie
up.
get knocked, but it looks like she was rezzed and did get heals off. So Zayt doing a good job, probably finishing off the people that they were fighting. And Aiden and Destroyer, they're back up to 6 eliminations. Vivid has 4 on his own, which, wild.
Tom finds an elimination there.
Oh yeah, Aiden and Destroyer getting pushed on by Lamaser and Fear. I believe
The
that
llama, sir. I love that name.
Sidearms and Deluxe were in this house next to them. I think they're choosing to put on their shells, tuck their legs in, and turtle.
Kitty, Aiden and Destroy just hit our third threshold. They have 8
Look at
eliminations.
how many are in this lobby right now. Aiden, for me, for the love of God, please get 18 eliminations. I made a prediction earlier we would see an 18 elimination game, and I do not like being wrong.
Yeah, so if you missed that.
That's all I'm asking for is 18 eliminations.
So if you missed it earlier during EU, Kitty was like, Kitty was like, hey, look, I want one thing today, and that's 18 eliminations.
Yeah,
Give me 18 eliminations. We actually got close. We got 12.
12, yeah.
Not too far off. It's, yeah.
I mean, they're sitting at 8 with 70 people left in the lobby.
That
And
by
Aiden is
itself.
not the type of person to let up on the aggression. That's just his play style. I can just... And he's got a lot of momentum. Oh,
Yeah.
Melly pushing in. I mean, as I'm talking, he's taken quite a few hits.
That's okay. He's
But
kind
he
of
just
surrounded.
seems to have an unending supply of small pots. But I think if they knew that Janet and Sidearms were close by, they'd be definitely taking shots on them. But I think the angle's not right.
Yeah.
And they're going to let them make it into zone.
Yeah,
But
they don't.
there's definitely going to be an altercation here. Symphony is just on the other side of that basement house. Bizzle's
down.
knocked out and shotgun by Cloak.
Janet
Hate
goes
to
down
see it.
again.
Hate to see it. Janet goes down again.
Yeah, she's down
Not
again.
like this.
But Margosi's right there. It's okay. She's going to be fine.
And he's got a nice little build there. It's pretty safe. There is quite a few teams. Again, Deluxe and Side are able to skirt past Symphony, which I think is great for them. You know, that's not a team that you want to run into. They look pretty strong right now.
Yeah. Look at the leaderboard right now, Kitty.
I know.
8 eliminations. So, I mean, don't forget about that 50K most eliminations in single match. That means right now, currently it's 8, and then whatever else they get.
I already said 8 is getting it. Zeke, I don't know why you're thinking anyone else is going to be up there.
You're right,
but
you're right.
I
Vivid.
mean, with that, Vivid has 5 eliminations.
Yeah, he just went down, though, so they had 6. So they'll get
He
2
got
points on the
finished.
board.
Okay,
Yep.
6 is still great.
Yeah,
I mean,
still 2 points. It's huge.
2 points, as we saw, has been the difference maker. So getting those is very, very important. A-Drive is sitting on 1 health here. Thief's getting ready to push up. I mean, we'll see what Zhao does, but he looks pretty worse for wear as well.
I'm just surprised we still have 63 players
It looks
left
like they're
alive.
focusing him. Oh, and taking shots from the side. Yeah, 50 health on Thieves from 150 is not something you want to... Oh, Ambrew goes down to
gone.
A-Drive, our Pokemon streamer, our Fortnite player. A-Drive, A-Drive. I actually
There
had a
you go.
chance to play with him for trials. And
Caster Curse, we did it.
He's down. Hey, Zhao is still alive, so this is a 1v1, but I mean, the man, the myth, the legend, Tfue pushing in.
Margosi and Janet go down to destroy Aiden. I think that means that, do they have 10? They have 10 eliminations. Kitty, there's still 59 players left in the lobby.
And it's game 1. 60.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, 59. That's crazy. I mean, what do we expect from Aiden these days? He is just a straight slayer. And the funny thing to me is, like, I don't know if his intention is to get top 5. You don't normally see him there, but he still performs so well in these tournaments. Zhao getting both Chaos and Tfue down low. Oh my
Thieves,
Lanta.
though. He sneaks in and finds 3 eliminations.
Oh, that is not what you want to see happening
Tfue
if you're
is down.
Tfue.
Yeah.
Those guys definitely had the advantage. They were the ones making the aggressive play.
I'm sorry. I believe Aiden has 11 eliminations
Oh yeah,
now.
they
duo has
easily
1.
took outside Deluxe. That's.
They have 12.
What did I tell?
I can't even keep up with this.
See, you know, from now I'm just the psychic in the group.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
just
No
never
Stradamus.
underestimate me. This is.
Wow.
It's gonna get better. Well, I mean, Aiden has no more healing.
Imagine
I
if
think
he
I
found a
cursed him
med
with
kit.
not finding any minis, but I'm
He
actually
hears people.
surprised that Side and Deluxe didn't have any healing for them to pick up after that engagement. But oh, he's got 3 chiller traps. Maybe we'll see him use it.
Just slide in.
Oh, in
for that victory.
reverse. So reverse is also in my club, I think.
You don't know?
I don't think he is actually, but we played some games recently, and he's a really cool player.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man, I just can't believe Aiden and I just. How do you drop? It's the first game, and Aiden's like, "Hey, me and my duo, no worries, we got you on the sleighs."
Yeah, that's. I mean, half the lobby's left. And they're sitting on 12 eliminations. They're playing this like it's a pub game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, they're taking out these teams with ease, and I've just continued to do so. Destroy is now running into Cloak and Crispy. Both of these guys are very healthy right now. They've got full shield, full health, and I don't know if these guys know what they're running into. Looks like Destroy and Aiden did not.
They're both
but
down.
12, that's 12 though.
That's
12
12.
eliminations. That was our record earlier, right?
Yes, it
this
was
morning?
for EU. Yeah,
Yeah,
and that was set
so-
in game number 6.
Amazing job, you guys.
Whew. Clarify and Creo here.
So 72 hours, 3. He needs 1 more for that point. Flame and Fuzzy are sitting at 3. They need 1 more for that point. Myth just got eliminated by Hogman.
Strugs finds an elimination on Aspect. And I mean, look at this. Kitty, we have literally 43 players in the lobby. Just look at the top right. Look at your mini-map right now. Look at everyone scrambling.
Well, luckily, what's happening is it's not playing up onto that mountain. I mean, that 43
true.
would be maybe 18
Yeah.
now if that happened. But these guys are sitting well. Like, they've got it looks like they got a lot of shield, most of them. I see Alexia Ray scattered in there. There's a lot happening on this edge. It would be terrifying if Alexia died to Cloak. I would cry a little bit inside. But boyfriend-girlfriend rivalry would spark, I guess.
Oh.
But yeah, so they are dating.
Oh, I didn't know
Alexia
that.
and Cloaksy. So,
right.
and they're getting pretty close to each other in game. And I don't want to see that on the kill feed, guys. Okay.
Ooh. So 72 hours knocks Fuzzy, and then Flame shotguns 72. So I believe Tom is down currently.
Ooh, and we just see Poach and SVGE. They have 4 now, so they're up into a point. Flame and Fuzzy are into a point, and Fuzzy was just knocked. So I should be able to get him revived, which he just did. And yeah, Crispy looking for that elim. Finds Zoof and finds Net. That was clean. That was great teamwork on their part. Probably a lot of communication. Right into KINGPIN. Oh my gosh, there's another person that's coming through here.
He's just utilizing this RPG to find eliminations and knocks left and
eliminations sitting on the side of zone where you know there's people below you that are going to need to push out to the next one is just a great position to be in. And he's not there by accident. Cloaksy's a very, very strategic player. And yeah, we see Alexia Ray has the high ground. Coming up, I think this is Poach who's below her now.
Now she
Getting
doesn't own the
spammed. There's a
floor.
lot of different teams that are spamming at them right now. Being in that center ground is kind of risky because, I mean, people aren't usually looking high when they see the people in the center running across, and the people from below are looking up at you in the center, so definitely a little bit more risk to take the middle place, but oh, that's not that's his teammate. Nice.
They got the campfire.
Like to see the campfire. Just relaxing. While
Dang, look at that. Linian gets eliminated.
the craziness of this lobby is happening. We have 27 remaining.
So Cloaksy currently 5 eliminations.
Yeah, they've
along
got
with
7
Crispy.
collectively.
Yeah.
So they need 1 more for that 3-point mark, and they know it. I'm sure that they're just going to play their best game to try and get that 1 extra elimination, and I mean, then hopefully move right into that victory royale as well.
Get the new safe zone northwest-ish. Now, here's the thing. We kind of moved away from that spot, so they're going to potentially move back onto old builds.
Go up the mountain. Go up the
Yeah.
Oh, dropping
Mountain
someone.
always wins. Lucky Shots has gone down.
And look at how these guys are playing. Like, they are staying. They have a 3-foot cord that they've tied to each other's waists, and they are not separating from that. Alexia Ray getting knocked out by Joseph. And, I mean, these guys need one more elimination. You just see Cloak hunting. Look at him go. He's got that double barrel, and
one
more rocket, which... Oh.
Did he find it? It was close.
Didn't look like it took any damage off, so I don't think we'll see him push through that, but he knows there's someone directly below him, directly in front of him.
Look, Crispy got an elimination, so that means they're now at that 3rd threshold.
Wow,
they have
congratulations,
3 points.
you two.
Now, don't forget Aiden and
this
his
is wild.
duo.
I think a lot of people were... I don't know if we were expecting this many people
alive?
Getting getting that 2 times multiplier first game.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're going to see 3 people, unless Cloak and Crispy win with that 2 times multiplier going into game 2. So
that's I don't know, Kitty. There's still 20 players. I don't know how we do this.
We might see 3 people with the 8 times or the 2 times multiplier. Alexia Ray not getting rezzed.
Ghost Sean.
Ooh,
Again.
I mean, I have no idea how he is not taking any spray damage from this, but...
What is happening?
Methodical player. Yeah, 10 eliminations right now, 14 still remaining. And these guys are working together so well. They're getting the edit plays, making sure that they're both working together for the eliminations.
That is 11. Kitty, they're at 11 eliminations.
Okay,
they're
so they need 2 more. Oh, Nico's
Aiden.
still alive. So Nico's actually a good friend of mine from Vancouver as well. There's quite a few Vancouver players in here, to be honest.
Oh, that's number 12.
The cursor. Oh my God, 13.
They have 13.
Okay.
They overtake Aiden in game number 1. What is happening?
We were 100% not expecting this. Cloak is choosing. Oh, and Valk decided to drop down and get finished.
14.
I mean, I'm sure these guys are laughing right now.
Like oh no, Cloak is. They're both
5th.
They've been.
Oh, so there is quite the tier of people right now taking the slurp, and then I'm sure we'll be on the hunt.
Here we go.
They have 6, so if he can find 2 more, doesn't look like it. People are gonna die to the storm.
It's a 1v1. Where's the other player? They're
He's
using the bandages. It's not gonna be enough. Man.
Wow, what a game.
The slurp juice alongside that cozy campfire. That was enough.
So Zayd and Valk end up finding 2nd place. So that's 2 points for them. Excels getting the 2 points from the 6 eliminations. No. I mean, I would be really satisfied with just the exact same game. Maybe seeing more from the other players. We were pretty focused on Aiden just because his eliminations were so high, and then we focused on Cloaksy, but we missed Poach. Like, getting those 8 eliminations, like, that's nothing to be joked about. That takes a lot of different duos that you're running into and dominating, and so I think just making sure we get a good eye on everyone else this game.
Yeah.
More opportunities for more people to slay out. I want to see 5 people going into next game with 2 times multipliers. No pressure.
No pressure.
But that also means there's a lot of people who aren't getting close to that 4. So you have to realize, when you see people that are getting over 8 or that 12 or that 14, they're denying other people the opportunity to get that 1 point.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I think you kind of bring up a good point earlier. There's a lot of incredible talent here. Even just over the last few days, I've just kind of like been, going through Twitter and watching people post clips, and I feel like, and this is something I kind of wanted to touch on for a little while now, but after PAX, I feel as though a lot of these players, there's almost like a spark that's kind of been, a flame, if you will, that's been lit inside them, that they're like, I want to be the best. And every day you see these people committed and improving, and that's what you see here, right? I mean, again, day 1 of week 3,
and they want that
they're
prize
like,
pool.
Of course. On top of that, you've got the club points. So there's multiple things, multiple factors. So like,